In this video, I want to take another look at how we get in our own way. And I'm thinking really in those moments when we tend to hold back from something, or when we feel too nervous to really be at our best, or when we're perhaps even overconfident, and we're so overconfident that we forget to ask some basic questions or dare to ask some questions. So I'm really talking about confidence and where confidence comes from and what you can do to feel more confident. And there's a real kind of trick in what I want to say. It's quite a strong statement, actually. I want to argue that confidence has nothing to do with how good you are at something. So I want to put across the idea, and us to experiment with it a little bit, that actually confidence is an experience, it's a way of being, and that is always available to you, despite what's going on around you. And I can prove that. I've got an example that proves it. If you imagine two students who are both getting first-class marks, and we're very pleased for them, of course. So they're both getting first-class marks with everything they do, no question in terms of the markers. It's always 80% plus. One of those students will just be bathing in confidence. They'll know they're good at their stuff. They'll know that when they write their next essay, they know already that it's going to be a first-class essay. They've read their stuff, they understand it, they know what they want to argue. They've learnt the game. So they walk around with a sense of confidence generally, probably applied to lots of areas of their life. The other student, who's getting exactly the same feedback, exactly the same marks, same respect from tutors and their peers, will be a bag of nerves. Always worried whether they've read enough, always worried whether the next essay is going to be good enough, always sure that the next essay is going to have been undermined and marked down and failed in some way. So two students performing at the same level, one full of confidence, one with no confidence at all. So confidence can't be about how good you are at something. Otherwise, those who were good at stuff would all feel confident, and those that were bad would all feel less confident. So actually the trick here is to separate feeling confident at something with being confident in yourself. I might know that I'm not very good at something, but I can still feel really confident in myself as I approach it. And that's the trick that I want to invite you to explore. And there's one way to explore that, actually, is to just tap into your body. And it can tell you quite a lot, and it can also enable quite a lot. So just for now, just try sitting or standing as if you've got no confidence at all. So I know for me, for example, I tend to look down if I've got no confidence, and I'll probably hunch up a bit like this. It feels quite small, feels a bit trapped. Don't particularly like it. So let go of that. And what I'd like you to try now is stand or sit as if you've got confidence. And I know immediately my back goes straighter, my shoulders go back. Tend to breathe in, feel a bit bigger, feel a bit more spacious. And then just relax. So within a few seconds, actually, confidence becomes available to us. We can just contrast not feeling confident with feeling confident. And the trick that I'd like to invite you to explore is how, actually, you can use your body to feel confident, to invoke that sense of confidence, and then apply that to different situations. So let's say, for example, you've got a presentation that you've got to give. It might be that you feel nervous about that presentation. It might be that you don't feel you're as prepared as well as you could be. That's fine. The question is, given the presentation you've got to do, given the material you've got, how would you approach it now if you had confidence? And give yourself permission to do that. Give yourself permission to approach that presentation, or essay, or performance, or conversation, whatever it is, as if you had real confidence. And it is a trick, because I'm using the word as if deliberately, because I know that some people will say, well, I can't pretend to be confident. I'm not really confident, so I can't be confident. Actually, let yourself be as if you were confident, and you might find that your confidence emerges.